Good morning, viewers. It's great to be here once again. Thank you for joining. My name is Dr. Oluwatoyin Ayodele Ajani. I'm I'm a distinguished researcher, a well-established researcher who has been in research for many years now, and I have also been in higher education for many years now. Today, I just want to briefly talk on the subject, which is doing research degree in the universities. Most times, when students are done with their first degree, the bachelor, and they need to proceed to the postgraduate aspect of it, which require them conducting research. Many are always so skeptical because to them they believe research is a very difficult thing for most people, and that's why uh, most people will not want to go for research. But I want to tell you that research is not a difficult thing. All it requires from you is for you to be disciplined, for you to be dedicated, for you to be committed, for you to give yourself into um, in-depth reading, in-depth studying, and for you to really understand the nitty-gritty of the research. And there is no new research, just as the name implies, that when we say research, research means what you are researching again. It simply means what has been searched by someone and you are now coming in to search for it again. Good. So when we talk about research, research is what you want to validate, you want to go all over again based on what some people have explored, and you now want to check using your own pathway, using your own information, using your own tools, using your own experience in order to validate, in order to arrive at some findings that you can, at the end of the day, share with other people. So, like I said, research design can basically be in three, which means you either go qualitative, quantitative, or mixed method. Qualitative, when it has to do with qualitative, this is a research that is basically done on exploring what do you call it, human perception, which has to do with you exploring the experiences of people, you trying to get into you trying to find out how people react, how people feel, how what people think, what are their views, what are their perceptions. That has to do with qualitative. But when we say quantitative, quantitative basically has to do with the use of numbers. And for quantitative, this is where you need to uh, make use of instruments like survey, questionnaire, where people have to tell you yes or no, true or false, or they use simply four likert scale, which is agree, disagree, strongly agree, so strongly disagree. Now, when we say mixed method, the mixed method, just as the name implies, means mixing these two methods I mentioned earlier. That is, you have qualitative, you have quantitative. Now you are mixing the two together. That is what mixed method it's all about. And you have to understand each and every one of these methods for you to know what is required or what is expected of you. Now, the question is, somebody is asking that uh, I prefer to do qualitative than quantitative. Yeah, you cannot decide the design you will use until you have come up with a research title, until you have come up with your research objectives. So your research objectives will actually tell you whether you need to go quantitative or qualitative or mixed method approach. So you don't preempt, you don't decide to say, I'm using qualitative when you don't even know what your research will be focusing on. So uh, research, it's all about you trying to find solutions to the problems of the society. And that's why one of the critical things in research is problem statement. This is a statement where you make about the problem, about the issue, and you don't conduct a research if there is no problem. So it means the first thing is you have to identify what is the problem, why is it a problem, and how is it a problem, and what can you do to, in order to position the problem for the betterment of the society. So these are some of the reasons why you have to come into research. So viewers, for today, we end up here today, and I hope to continue from this next time when we meet. Thank you. If there are questions, you can always send to me for more information, for more questions. You can write to me. Either you write to me through one of my emails, which is bams.edu@gmail.com, or my project 800 at gmail.com, or you use my university email, which is ajani@unizulu.ac.za. Thank you and keep fit.